Hey everybody, it's MrFloridaFlipper, and we're out here in the garage, and I actually have multiplied my clothing racks. I have 3 clothing racks now. My brother had a garage sale, so I went over to check out what he had, and at the end of it, he said, hey, do you want these clothing racks? So I picked up, he brought these 2 by, so got that one and the other one back there. I haven't used it yet. But yeah, so we are like turning into a clothing seller, I guess, because we have clothing racks for it now. It is a lot nicer. I haven't got to take the opportunity of selling any clothing yet, so I haven't been able to use my new clothing rack to see how nice it is to not have to search. But yes, we do have some pretty good sales. This one's gonna be a pretty quick one. I actually picked up this hat at a garage sale this weekend. It sells for about $35. It's an older Tampa Bay Rays hat, I believe. Hopefully that's right. But let's go ahead and get those items. So the first thing we sold a remote control. Been selling some remotes lately. I need to get the rest of my remotes listed. I keep saying I'm gonna do it and then I don't. I actually have a vacation coming up soon, so I'm sure I'm gonna get behind on the things that I need to do for my business. Let me see, where is it? I think this one right here, I believe. Let me check. Yep, so it's just this little Mintech remote. Like I said, I got these all on a bulk lot. I think it sold for $6 plus shipping, maybe something like that. So we got that one sold. Then we sold a video game. We have our box of video games. I actually got this. I went to Walmart and I just saw one of these and I'm like, that would be a nice storage thing. So I thought about putting my video games in there, but I just haven't done it yet. And I know I'm missing the top thing there, but it's inside. We're just testing it out a little bit. So yeah, I thought about storing my games in that, but I mean, a box works for right now. I just haven't kind of figured out. I kind of was thinking maybe I should put my shipping bags in there, but then I'm like, I only have 3 slots and I have a lot of different sizes. But let's see what this game is here. Far Cry 3 route was right there on top. So we sold this Xbox 360 game. I think it was like, I don't know, I'm gonna say $10. Free shipping maybe, something like that. Then we sold these forks, Sheffield forks that we've had these for a little bit. I got these on Whatnot. I think I got them for $3. Usually that's the starting bid, and I don't remember paying more than that. Maybe it was like $3 or $4. But we had 3 of these little forks. These are, I can't remember exactly what these are for. I looked it up, but the brand is Sheffield. They're silver plated, so not silver, but they actually sell really well. And there has a pretty good sell-through rate. So if you ever do see Sheffield, check that brand out. I'm not going to say everything sells well, but, you know, if it has a design, you know it's older like that. Silver plated, it's not silver, but it's still pretty good. But yeah, we sold $30 for 3 plus shipping. So they sell for about $10 a piece, or maybe it was $30 free shipping. I don't want to steer you wrong. But yeah, $30 for 3 little forks. Hey, take that sale every day. Also, I'm sure you guys have seen, I'm not the first one on these types of news events. Hopefully one day I can be a little faster on them. But the shipping prices are increasing for USPS. So that's typical every year around this time they announce that. And then also eBay is raising their fees. So I think it's around less than 0.5%. It's not great. How I always do with my business, I always put in a 15% charge for eBay. So let's say like those forks. Let's say I buy them for $5, I'm gonna sell them for 30. I automatically take $30 times 15. So $4.50 in eBay fees, and then I minus the shipping. I always try to run my numbers like that. I always just assume eBay's gonna take 15% because I have maybe a 2.5 promoted listing or whatever. So I kind of just like to I'd rather be estimating that they're gonna take more than taking less. So I don't know. What are you gonna do? We can't really stop it. I don't like that eBay's doing that. I know that they're not the cheapest when it comes to fees. I know Whatnot's fees a lot cheaper. I think it's like 8%, and then they have the 30 cents charge that they do, like just like eBay does. Except it's 40 cents now for anything over $10. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep selling on eBay. We'll see. It's just I don't know why it's one of those things. Basically what I was trying to say is I feel like we're getting into a society now, and not to get too like political or anything, but where pretty much businesses can just charge whatever they want because people really don't have anywhere else to go. You know, there's not like another big, I mean, there's Amazon, but I don't want to be an Amazon seller, and eBay is one of the easier ones to do. There's live selling, but I don't know. I've tried it. It's just a lot of work. I mean, I have to sit there for a couple hours to do maybe 3 or 4 sales. You guys let me know in the comments. What are you doing? Do you care about the eBay raising their prices? Do you think it's fair? Let me know. I'm going to keep doing my thing, so That's all you can do. So we got the forks, the game, the controller. What else did we have? Oh, we did have one good sale. Let me find that. I'm over here in my knife box. It's one of my last knives. I've sold all my knives. I got that big lot of knives on Whatnot, and this one was paid for all the knives. Plus, I could have bought 10 or 12 more boxes of knives. And I talked to my wife. I really didn't want to sell this one just because I really think it was cool after doing research, but it's this little knife here. It's gonna be kind of hard to show one-handed, but it is this knife. It's called a Carl Schlieper. It's German. Let me see if I can pull it out here. Yeah, so I have it pulled out. It's Carl Schlieper. That's how I'd pronounce it. Carl Schlieper, hammer forged in Germany. And they have these really cool, you know, they have the all-seeing eye logo there. I don't know if it's gonna pick up on the camera, but they have that cool logo, and they're just apparently really well built knives, and they've been building for a long time. It's kind of hard to date them. Like I ran across a Reddit thread trying to date these. I believe this is from the 80s, maybe 70s, this actual knife, and it's really unassuming. I mean, it doesn't really look like anything too special there. You know, it's got the little blade. I'll show a picture of it open and everything. So here it is right here, all open, and there's that name. So be on the lookout for these if you ever come across knives. That's why it's sometimes good. Let me try to get it out of the light here. Try to see it here. But there it is. That's the best I'm gonna probably get it. But there it is, just a little pocket knife. It's one of those things, it's kind of good to look out for lots of things sometimes. Like when I mean lots, like buying like a lot of 100 knives, buying a lot of 100 controllers, buying a box of clothes, because you never know what you're gonna find. I'm sure the person that sold me that lot of knives for like 10 bucks didn't have any clue that that knife was a special knife. It didn't look special. I think the knives it came with, I've sold all of them except for one. People like collecting knives, people like knives. I sold several knives that even had a piece of the plastic broken off, but it was just a little bit older of a knife. No, I didn't make 100 bucks on it, but it was still selling. That knife, actually, I sold it for $125, if you can believe it or not, for a little pocket knife. Like I said, this has a very big fan base, a small but big fan base of these knives, and they're really collectible just because I guess the company that made them, they didn't make a ton of them, and also the way they, like I said, mark them and their quality. There's kind of some mystery behind it, I guess. I don't know, but it's worth 125 bucks. I think I had it listed at one point about 140, and then I did drop everything that had been in my store for longer than 3 months, 10%, and then I sold that for 125. And I think that was not an offer or anything. I'll show it up here on the screen. But yeah, $125 for a knife that I paid for $10 for about 10 of them. That's a really good deal, $1 a knife. So that was a really nice sale. That helped out really big this weekend, because this weekend I sold 6 things. Not that great, but that really helped out. It's kind of slowing down now that we're getting out of the holidays. That we sold was one of our Sonic plushes. So we sold this guy right here. I don't know, he's called like Funny with PHUNY, Funny Sonic. I don't know. It looks kind of like Shadow or Knuckles kind of combined. But yeah, sold this little guy for $10 free shipping. And like I said, I got a big box of them for, you know, I don't know, 20 bucks maybe for a huge lot of stuffed animals. And there was a lot of those. I sold almost all of them. I think I have about maybe 3 or 4 Sonic guys left. And then I have some like weird characters that I've never seen from Sonic. Like some of the, I don't know, like a little spirit guy. This guy right here. Show you him. This guy right here. Yeah, don't know what that guy is, but he's from Sonic, has a Sonic tag. But yeah, we sold a lot of those guys. And then the last item that we sold was, losing my mind, was another set of those Keurig coffee cup filters. I'm not going to show them. They're right over here. I have them in this box. I got about 100 and something of them, and I'm selling them lots of 5. So we sold that, I think $6.86 and $4 shipping or something like that, making a little bit of profit here and there. I think I bought the whole box for 20. And I want to say that this is maybe the 6th or 7th one we sold. It's just one of those things that I was like, it's going to be easy to list. I can list 20, because I think there was 20 units of them. So 20 times 5 is 100. And set it up for a quantity listing, and that way I could have people buy them. There's a couple people selling them. It looks like there's like one, like, you know, I don't know, professional seller or like a store seller selling them. So I did undercut them just a little bit just to be in the running there for it. But yeah, it's just a little money maker. I think I make about $1.50, maybe $2 for every one of these I sell. Nothing crazy, but it's just one of those things to have in the store, get a nice sale, get a good cup. I've gotten a couple of positive feedbacks on them. So yeah, that is the last thing. So we did over, $200 in sales, mainly because of that knife. That was $125. And then we sold the forks for $30. Hey, we take that all week. It's been slowing down, but it's still doing really good. The store is doing really good. I hope you guys are selling a lot of stuff, but that's going to do it for me, guys. I will see you guys on the next one. We're getting ready for that garage sale. As soon as I get done with this vacation, I am going to have a garage sale, and I will let you guys know how much money we make. Hopefully I can finish listing everything and I can go back out sourcing again. It was kind of nice to go out to the garage sales this past weekend. I got like 3 pairs of shoes for my brother, and then I got a couple of pairs of shorts that I'm just going to keep. Nothing crazy, but yeah, it was a good day. Good sales day. I will see you guys on the next one. Mr. Florida Flipper out.